5 years in the making, Rube Party is back in person. You can join us for the return of Rube Party on Friday, July 19th at Forgotten Star Brewery in Fridley. You can come hang out with your favorite fan personalities, plus your favorite, play your favorite fan games, and enjoy live music from the Chris Hockey Band. Don't forget about the great food and drink specials as well. Full details at KFAN.com, keyword party.
Be here before you know it. Let's do it. Let's have some fun, huh? Might as well come out. It's free. Want to hang out for free? Jump up and down. Watch Boney dance.
Hell yeah, man.
Watch Mussman jump up and down and scream.
Is Mussman going?
Yeah, of course he is. He has to go.
Oh, of course he's going to be there.
For God's sakes, man.
What are you talking about?
Are you going to a Rube Party?
Oh, when is that? I haven't heard about
July 19th.
Oh. That sounds like fun. Is that a Friday night?
It sure is.
It sure is.
I'll have to cancel finally Friday, but okay.
Yeah, we'll be there all night.
Well, that's true.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm done at 7.
It gets crazy,
Okay.
Mussman.
All right.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah. If you get there, don't get there before 7.
Yeah, you don't want to get there before 7. You don't want to be the first person there.
No, yeah, you're not going to get banging down the door.
What time does it start?
6:30 to 7, we're doing some bit on the air. I have no idea what that means. And then 7 to 9, there's some other randomness. And then 9 o'clock, Chris's band starts. So it's technically 6:30 it starts.
Yeah, we're doing a bunch of covers. It's going to be fun. We're going to jump up and down.
Hell yeah, man.
All right, I'll be there.
Everybody be cool.
Muss,
I did actually listen this morning. I heard a little bit of that.
Muss, I don't know why. I don't know how to word this outside of saying I have a hunch you have a strong take on that gal.
Yeah, I bet he does.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm all for it. I love everything that she's doing. I agree with you, Hawk, as long as it doesn't start with the first.
And nobody said it did until he said it.
Because then it's like, okay, now we're getting a little aggressive here.
Yeah, you don't want like green, yellowy snot on there.
Right.
You don't want a loogie on there.
If she farmer blows on me, I'm still
no.
Hawk has Googled that.
That is a whole new meaning, isn't it?
Wait a minute, I don't farm.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll give her a shot. I'll do some planting.
Jeez.
Hey, you be cool over there. I don't know why you're so judgy.
I'm not.
Ben, is he judging?
Oh, it's super judgy.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Joel, Judge Judy over here.
Hey, quit judging so much.
Woodhawk, this is KFAN News
Yeah, why not?
with Chris Hockey,
Judge.
presented by the St. Paul Saints.
Thanks, St. Paul Saints.
Thank you, St. Paul Saints. And you're right. She's very, very wealthy lady. The St. Paul Saints surrendered 7 runs in the 4th inning during a 20-9 loss to the Mudhens at CHS Field. Oof. Louis Varland surrendered 11 earned runs. Yeah, isn't that good?
Mudhens is a cool name.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Camargo drove it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, 38 and 36 Saints visit Iowa tomorrow night. So we'll let you know when they're back at CHS Field. And let me tell you, you better get yourself ready. Because Wednesdays with Bernie's is coming right up, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a month away. Get your tickets at saintsbaseball.com and come down and hang out with us, would you please? Because that'll be on July 24th, Wednesday, July 24th. Bernie will be here himself, Terry Kaiser, one of the greatest actors who ever walked the face.
Freaking Bernie.
I can't believe you guys pulled this off. This is sweet.
We did nothing.
No, we didn't.
We
just
mentioned it
brought
on
it up
air,
on the
and
air,
he did it all. They all did it all.
You put it out in the
Mr.
ether.
Shar,
We threw it
I
out
did.
there in the ether, and
I put some ether up.
then boom. They heard it and said, let's do it.
Ether.
And Bernie's up for it.
Yep, me and Dustin Hoffman. Nope. Dennis Hopper.
Dennis Hopper. Isn't he dead?
Yeah, he's dead. So what? Let the guy live. Judgy.
Oh, okay. So I don't want to be spit on.
I feel like this weekend at Bernie's thing might be the biggest lead up that you guys have ever had to.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I feel like this is about the same as you guys going to Vegas.
It's pretty big.
For as many mentions that you guys have about this weekend at Bernie's night.
The only difference is we talk about Vegas year round, and this is like 2 months straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, take
And
that, Ben.
our
But yeah,
bosses
same
hate when
level-
we talk about.
Same level of intensity.
Yeah, same level of excitement, of intensity. Yeah.
Yeah, our bosses hate when we talk about Vegas, but I think they hate when we're happy.
Yeah.
That is true.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I've actually heard them say that.
Yeah. That's so true. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please listen to me. I have a PSA announcement here in the news for you. The state health and agriculture departments are urging Minnesotans not to consume mushroom-based chocolates and candies. Here's MNN's Brent Palm.
Officials say 26 people in 16 states reported becoming ill after eating Diamond Shrooms brand chocolate bars, cones, and gummies marketed as containing a proprietary blend of mushrooms. Minnesota has one reported illness that sought emergency medical treatment. Diamond Shrooms products can be purchased online or at a local vape or smoke shop that sells hemp-derived products. Retailers should pull them until there's further direction from the FDA.
Don't eat them.
Brent Palm, MNN.
Thanks, Brent.
Yeah.
When you say sought emergency medical services quickly, it sounded like he said sodomy for a second.
Yeah.
Well,
And then I didn't listen to the rest of his report because I thought he was just talking about getting high off of mushrooms and
I
then
was just saying.
performing sodomy.
Obviously, you haven't been high on shrooms.
Yeah, good
You
point.
don't know how it works.
I haven't either.
Have not.
Dude, mushrooms are like all the latest rage.
Yeah, they are.
They have been for a while. But
Microdose, man.
yeah. Well, I'm saying all forms. The psilocybin and all the lion's mane and all the other like over the counter shrooms.
Yeah, over the counter.
Yeah.
You know a lot about shrooms.
Yeah, you know a lot.
I may dabble. I may have some.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe those, yeah.
You're like, I didn't get sick from these.
Yeah, I don't. I just go right for the good stuff. I don't have to have it in chocolate.
Right.
Hey, man.
Or you're just going right from the root of it.
No,
You guys get to drink wine on Twin Cities Live. Why not do microdosing?
shrooms.
we should. Yeah,
some-
we should. I
Elizabeth
suggest
Hyde.
that.
What gummy pairs best with whatever you're eating?
That's a great idea.
I think
We should do some sort of over the counter CBD whatever gummy like taste test.
yeah, the
do it,
Minnesota
give it hell.
milligrams make it right. Yep.
Let's go.
How about just for one day you change TCL to PCP and just go for it?
Yeah.
I mean,
Get
that's
a
an
little wet,
idea.
baby.
We'll say it's an idea.
Hey, Ski Club Pat did opium.
Yeah.
Why can't
well,
Ben Lieber
like
do PCP?
25 years ago, but yeah. Man, these things have,
Scooch.
Scooch.
these are 1,000 milligrams a piece.
Well,
A piece?
Lordy. Yeah.
Well, Jesus, Augustus,
Don't
you don't have to eat it all
do
in one
that.
sitting.
Okay, I'm not doing shrooms.
Augusto, sweetheart, save some room for later.
Sweetheart, please.
So basically, the state just gave this company the most giant PSA marketing
Yes,
deal ever.
correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Because now everybody's just going to look like, well, if the state says no,
correct.
then I want it.
Yes.
Right.
Don't-
Yeah, exactly.
Don't encourage it.
People are going to look at it as a challenge. Like, well, I won't get sick.
Yeah. Right.
If I sit on the can for a day, who cares? I'm high.
Hey, check this out, man.
Button bar.
Our buddy Michael Kinney from Defined Destinations
Yes.
just got back from Bologna on Saturday. He said it's amazing. He says, yes, Bologna's from there. They call it mortadella, and it's very, very good. He also says tortellini is from there as well, along with lasagna and Ferrari and Lamborghini.
Man, lasagna.
All of that one town?
Yeah, Bologna.
Lasagna.
Tortellini and
Wales.
Lamborghini?
How good is lasagna, Max?
How good is tortellini?
Oh,
You give
Yeah,
me a
all of
good
it.
tortellini.
all of it.
I'll spit on whatever you got. Am I right?
Okay.
Come on, Corey. Am I right?
Am I right? Am I right?
I don't know food. I'll take your word for it.
Tortellini's great.
Everybody be cool and stop saying weird things, Sauce.
I'm not.
I'm done.
Thanks, Tibetan monk.
That's Tech Mobile pre-snap over there.
Come on, Peyton Manning, be cool.
All right.
A surfing icon is dead.
Who? How?
Hello.
Hello. A surfing icon is dead after a shark attack in Miami. Tamayo Perry was attacked Sunday off Oahu.
Wait, what?
Wait, the guy that made Medea?
Wait, you said Miami.
Brilliant.
He's
Yeah,
from
that sounded-
Miami?
Maxo. Gee.
He's from Miami, but got killed in Hawaii?
Did I say Miami?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Maybe
did.
Maui? Is that what you meant?
I meant to say Oahu. No,
I don't know.
okay, I'll start again. A surfing icon is dead after a shark attack in Hawaii. Tamayo Perry was attacked Sunday off of Oahu. Kurt Lager is the acting ocean safety chief.
Loved by all. He's well known on the North Shore. He's a professional surfer, known worldwide around the world. Tamayo's personality was infectious, and as much as people loved him, he loved everyone else more.
49-year-old's body was found near a beach, missing an arm and a leg.
Oh, boy.
First responders attempted to resuscitate him. It is a little late. Perry had worked as an actor, appeared in the Pirates of the Caribbean, Blue Crush, Lost, and a number of other productions as well. Man,
That sucks.
Is it weird, though, that if you're going to die somewhere, Oahu sounds like a fun place.
Sounds like it'd be okay.
Yeah.
Probably not a great way to die.
Yeah, this is technically like he's doing what he loved, right, Corey?
Right, sure.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he loves being eaten and bleeding to death.
I don't know. Hey, you know what? You don't know, do you?
Yeah, Corey.
And by the way, here's the shark.
Oh my God!
I mean,
Spit out that leg.
He didn't like
he
the
didn't
arm
like the
and the
leg.
leg.
He had no idea. It was an accident.
Freak.
that guy clearly didn't check if there were sharks in the ocean that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did your buddy Durango Johnson say about that?
Oh, good old Durango.
Durango Johnson?
That's my bit.
Johnny
Well done.
Brungus.
Just say a name. That's all
Wasn't
that
his
matters.
name Johnny Brungus? What was the guy's name?
Johnny Brungus. No, the great Richard Oaknick once said if there were dinosaurs outside, we wouldn't go play baseball, so why would we go in the ocean? Because there's sharks in there.
Thank you.
And he's right. So they obviously didn't check.
An 8-year-old Pekingese from Oregon has been named the world's ugliest dog.
Oh, buddy.
The annual contest was held Friday at the Marin-Sonoma County Fair in Northern California, and top honors went to the black and white Pekingese named Wild Thing, whose tongue sticks out permanently because his teeth didn't grow in.
Just has to gum everything he eats.
Jesus, sloth.
That's involuntary Hawk Tua right there.
Baby Ruth.
His biography says Wild Thing has causes that he champions and has helped find safe homes for Pekingese dogs living in the Ukraine. Boy, that doggy's busy. It says he has already helped save 7 other dogs. Good job, Wild Thing.
It is kind of mean, though, as an owner of a dog.
Yeah.
To go, oh, man, I got to enter this thing into an ugly dog contest.
Well, you know what they say, that dogs and owners sort of look alike. They kind of take on the same appearance.
Sure.
Like, I'd like to see the
That lady
owner
out
of
there
this
with her
dog.
tongue hanging out.
Yeah.
This dog's owned by Gene Simmons. Paul, your hands up.
The lady owner of that dog, Woodhawk.
Now, why do you got to bring me into this? She's a dog lover.
While that hideous dog is sitting at the end of the bed, watching, judging.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Tongue hanging out.
Yeah, hey.
Eyes bulging out to the sides.
Hey, look at the way Wild Thing's tongues are hanging out, man. Come here.
Come here.
Yeah, we are.
What's happening?
And finally, the Florida Gators are adding the world's tallest teenager to their men's basketball roster. Canadian center Olivier Roux is part of the Gators' incoming freshman class for the upcoming season. The 18-year-old is 7'9" tall.
That's a huge bitch.
Has been named by Guinness World Records as the tallest living teenager.
Freak.
That can make,
Buddy.
that can make him the tallest college basketball player ever, an honor which is currently held by 7'8" Paul Sturgis, who played at Florida Tech. If this kid is 18 and he's 7'9",
My God.
Then he's got about 20 years to live.
Yeah.
He'll grow
Hey,
into
Max.
it.
Hey, Max, have you seen the highlights of him yet?
I have.
No,
Yeah.
I have too.
Man. Yeah.
It's actually kind of uncomfortable to watch.
But he moves really
But I
well
was just
for a
going to
dude that
say,
big.
for being that big,
Yeah, that's
he's
what I'm
actually
saying.
kind of athletic.
Yeah.
But not like Wemby athletic at 7'4", right? Wemby looks like he's a point guard just at 7'4".
Well, Johnny
He's-
athletic.
Right.
Yeah, he's pretty good
Yeah,
in the
Krasinski
paint.
can pull up
Yeah.
from 15.
Yeah, he's like 4 Johnny Athletics.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man.
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry, Johnny Athletic. Yeah, I was actually kind of impressed. I'm
Me
like,
too.
for being as big and tall and lanky and goofy,
Yeah,
it's
we'll
like,
see.
all right, he can move around pretty good. He's playing against good competition.
Yeah, man. See what
Isn't he
happens.
had IMG Academy?
Oh, is that right?
Oh, I don't know.
I think so.
He's got a cool name, too. Like, to your point, Cor, he's got a cool name.
Gotta have a cool name. If his name was, what did you say, Brogdon Johnson or whatever?
Johnny Brungus.
Johnny Brungus?
Donnie Durango.
Yeah.
Durango Johnson? Oh, boy. Sauce, you have other sports you would like to discuss when we come back?
Yes, man.
Fantastic.
I'd love to do it.
That's next. More with Muss, Ben Lieber, and the rest of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
The following and last call, local music on the Power Trip. Welcome back, Power Trip Morning Show 721. David Radford and MPLS. It's time for some sports with that sexy sumbitch meat sauce.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around Property Preservation.
Hello. Hi, Randy. The Minnesota Twins beat the A's 3-0, and Pablo Lopez was the star of the show. He put down 17 straight to start the game. He ended up scattering 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk. He struck out 14.
Like where?
In Oakland. The Twins are 43-35. They're off today, but they battle the Diamondbacks tomorrow in Arizona at 8:40. And that is your Twins news, brought to you by our friends at Quantum Fiber.
Yeah.
How long are you going to talk?
That's a good question.
For however long you want me to.
Yeah, well said. You nailed that one.
That's the old school version. You said Hog to eat.
Oh, the new school is what? Hawk-Tua?
Yeah.
Hawk-Tua. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. I'll
Get it right.
next time. Yeah.
That was the old white man version. Oh, son, she gave me that Hawk Tui.
Back in my day, we gave a good Hawk Tui, and then we went about our business.
Sick.
I think I prefer Hawk-Tui.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Hong Kong Fooey, which was a great
great
cartoon.
bit.
Oh, yeah, keep going.
Great show.
Great show.
Great bit.
Number 1 superstar.
Do we have that in the system?
No.
Is that legit the only sports news you have?
No, I have plenty more.
Okay.
There's been
going
like
on,
3
boner?
awkward pauses. We're all waiting for you to continue, and you're just scrolling on your phone.
Game 7 of the Stanley Cup final is tonight at 7 o'clock. You can hear that on this station. The series is tied 3-3. Florida led 3-0, but the Oilers have won 3 straight. It's basically a pick-em, depending on what gambling site you look at. The Panthers' only advantage is the game is played in Florida tonight, and it can be heard right here on The Fan.
That's hockey, I think.
That was definitely hockey.
The NBA draft is Wednesday and Thursday. The Wolves have the 27th and 37th pick. The Atlanta Hawks have the number 1 overall pick.
Sweet.
Let's hope they get the heir apparent to Mike Conley. Point guard. Maybe even maybe 2 USC guys. The Isaiah Collier, he's kind of been the guy that a lot of people are projecting the Wolves could get. Former top high school player in the country, and maybe even Bronny James in the second round. Who knows?
There you go.
Yeah, go sports.
Okay.
The Lynx battle the Liberty in New York tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
2 of the best teams in the WNBA will go at it. The Liberty are 15-3, and they are 5.5-point favorites. The Lynx are 13.5. 13-3. Anyone want to bet on it?
Okay.
Hog?
Yeah, kiss his ass.
I'm not going to bet against the Lynx.
That's a late. I'll take the Liberty 5.5.
Sure.
How much?
It's a trap. 50?
Sure, $50.
$50.
Yeah, I'm in.
Let's go, Lynx. It's a trap.
Ben, every Minnesota Viking will be in camp 4 weeks from tomorrow.
4 weeks from tomorrow. Okay.
Let's go.
You're still in that nice little phase where the season seems so far away. You feel great. You wake up with a smile on your face. But Sauce, as we keep talking about every year, the 4th of July, that's it.
Are you cramming everything in at this point when you're sitting there going,
oh, yeah. Only with a little bit of saliva and a little spit.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Give her hell.
Yeah, that's about the only way you can cram it all in.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're going to cram a lot in. You might as well.
Absolutely right.
You're going to need to.
Now you're talking.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing as much cramming as possible.
Amen.
Cram it in your cram hole.
But is the 5th of July like the worst day of the summer?
I think technically this year with 4th of July being on the Thursday, it'll be the bubble gets will start on the following Monday. Ooh. You'll give yourself 4th of July and then that weekend, and then after that it's like, oh God, ugh. It's right around the corner.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm looking forward to it yet.
I am.
I can't wait. What do you mean? Why are you looking forward to it?
Well, I don't have to worry about anything until August, so. As far as work.
Well, yeah, same. Yeah, same season.
Preseason games, yeah. But preseason football is the best football.
Because it's during the fair? How dare you?
No. Jeez. Scotty Scheffler won the Travelers Championship in a playoff over Tom Kim for his 6th win this season on tour. He's the first guy since Tiger in 2009 to have 6 wins in a season. We bet on the last major 3 weeks from Wednesday, Muss.
He is the best ball striker
of all time.
I mean, he never puts himself in a bad situation. I mean, and if he does, it's I left a 25-foot putt for myself.
25.
But
He's
ultimately,
the best.
yeah.
Morning, Tommy.
And then how about the protesters?
Yeah, they all
Who
ran.
protested at a golf
Oh,
tournament?
here we go.
At a golf tournament?
Well,
I mean, do you think anybody is actually going to watch that at the end of a tournament?
I mean, it worked.
It worked. We're talking about it right now.
Yeah.
Where would you like them to quietly protest so they don't get any publicity?
I don't know. And they didn't streak, so it doesn't count as a protest.
I agree with Zacho, though, what he said earlier. There needs to be bigger repercussions from all this silliness nonsense. Like, it's a player safety thing.
Right, sure.
But
it's just a rope that's keeping you away at a golf tournament.
Yeah.
Well, I realize that, but everybody knows the rules. I mean, he's like, just don't go onto the playing field. Like for the player's safety, you don't know if they're going to go spray paint something on the green or they're going to like attack a player.
Yeah, Monica Seles, right?
Right.
Like,
Sure.
Tom Kim and Scotty Scheffler both looked pretty calm considering they were, there was chaos around him. Cops running everywhere, people throwing stuff. You don't know what they're throwing too. So what? They're smoke bombs, but you don't know that in the moment. If you're Scotty Scheffler, you're like, am I just getting?
Yeah, what's happening?
He laughed it off.
Agent Orange? What's getting thrown at me here?
Yeah. It's one thing when like a fan jumps the railing at a football game or a baseball game and they immediately take off their shirt and they're just like laughing as they're running. It's like, okay, this person's just streaking just for the attention of it or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like they're not. They're
having fun.
They're harmless. Players really aren't in any threat. But these stupid protesters, first of all, they come in like oversized stuff because they're hiding things, and then they kind of just rush on there with this agenda. Like you don't know what they're going to do,
right?
You don't know if there's a knife in there. You don't know if there's something dangerous in there. I don't know, man. And the thing is with all of it, it takes away from what they're actually protesting. Like, is it the Stop Oil people?
No.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That's what it was, yeah.
It was?
Yeah, it
okay.
was.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I mean, they're the one.
So to your point, I'm like,
they're the ones that start spray painting all these private jets and Stonehenge and whatever, and it's like,
oh, you mean when they tried to, they wanted to go and get Taylor Swift's private jet, and they were going to spray paint it orange, and they spray painted like 3 other jets, and they're like, dude, you got the wrong jet.
Well, I think they were, whether it was Taylor's or just like the idea of just, bringing attention to these private jet situations. Fine. I think that was their biggest agenda is calling attention to it. And then they posted it online.
Yeah.
And the thing is like and then they go out and stop traffic. Like these idiots that stop traffic and stop people from going to work. Like they just need to be run over. Like just get the hell out of the way.
Well, it'll be interesting tomorrow because I think all of us here at least somewhat care about the environment, but nobody's a bigger environmentalist than Mark Rosen. So we'll get his thoughts tomorrow.
Yeah, really true, man. I'm glad you brought that up.
Can I come in?
Huge environmentalist.
Of course.
Can I come in too?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's on your day off. Why not?
Yeah,
Why don't you mention some sandwiches while you're at it?
Yeah.
He said he's most comfortable on the 18th green.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Zacho, the NHL draft is this Friday at the Sphere. The Wild have the 13th overall pick.
Yeah, I'm more looking forward to just the spectacle of the whole damn thing and seeing how they use the old Sphere. It's the NHL draft. It's weird too, by the way. I don't know. Is this always where it's like the Stanley Cup Finals on a Monday and the draft on a Friday? Even with the NBA draft, I don't know. It just feels like everything's sped up. So it's like I've been following the hockey season, not the draft yet. But Wild not in a great spot in terms of where they are. I think 12. So I don't know. We'll see if they can get somebody, but there isn't. I don't know an expert analysis at this point where they are being picked at, where they are picking at, which is 13th. Yeah.
Thank you for your honesty.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah, and that Celebrini dude will be the number 1 overall pick to the Sharks.
Yeah, no, he's already probably bought property out there.
Duh.
Okay. That's all I got.
That wasn't much, man.
That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stories.
That was great.
That's pretty good.
Thanks,
I
Zacho.
think you're doing great. And you look wonderful with that bald head.
Thanks.
Here's Jim Nancy doing the talking about the protesters yesterday.
Oh boy.
Bye-bye.
We've got a whole group of protesters here. And they've been tackled on the ground, on the green. Police have responded quickly, but we've got, I see 4 protesters that have been handcuffed. They just came flying down the hill out of the gallery.
They were chanting USA.
Yeah, that's right.
How weird.
You know, if you're going to protest, do it right. Glue yourself to the court.
Sure.
And in this case, see if you could glue yourself to the green. Not as easy as gluing yourself to a hardwood floor like at the NBA arenas. That would have been really next level. Right? There's nothing to chain yourself to either.
Well, maybe the flagpole.
Yeah, but then you just pull the pole, right? Chaining yourself to the
tie down
the hoop.
Hot tooey.
Pretty cool. NBA protesters know how to do it.
I think the people that watched them get tackled were chanting USA. I don't think the protesters were. chanting.
No, it was. Yeah, no, it was. Yeah,
yeah, we knew.
The patrons.
I don't think 4 people could make that much noise.
Oh, good point.
You know, it's a damn shame is we don't have a Harlan call of it.
That's a damn shame.
It's a damn shame.
Yeah, that's a damn shame.
Well, Jim Nancy did it.
Yeah, Nancy.
Nancy.
Jim Nance Wales.
Thanks.
My God. I'm sorry I didn't want to be spin on.
Yeah, your whole day has derailed because you just came out of the gate really hot this morning.
But at least I answered it.
Hall
you
of Fame,
won't answer it.
Hall of Fame running back Barry Sanders says he had a health scare during Father's Day weekend.
A heart issue, right?
Yeah,
you
I
want
think
to do
so.
the story?
I'm sorry.
How come you didn't have this in your sports? Let him do it.
Want to do the story?
You did 7 stories.
Fine. Spit on me.
You got to be careful.
We finally broke him, and now he will be spat upon. It took us almost 2 hours.
In a post on social media, the Detroit Lions legend said he suffered an issue.
Barry
related to
Sanders,
heart.
right?
Yeah, that's right.
Barry Sanders, right?
Thanks to healthcare professionals, they took care of him. Sanders added he is taking this opportunity to focus on his well-being. Retired in '99, the Lions' career leader in touchdowns and rushing yards.
Yeah, we talk about this all the time, but every generation does this. You know, my dad used to say Jim Brown this and Jim Brown that and Jim Brown this. Now I feel like that's how you get older. As much as I love running backs now that are dynamic, I just keep saying Barry Sanders is the best I've ever seen. And it's like, yeah, who cares if he played 30 years ago? He was the best.
Yeah.
Haven't seen anything like him since.
Well, and the thing with the NFL nowadays, they don't run the ball like they used to.
No.
So you're not going to see another Barry Sanders, more than likely.
Everything's cyclical. It'll come back around.
Yeah,
you
man.
wait, somebody's going to have like the best rushing attack in the NFL. Nobody will be able to stop, and then the next year,
Hogstaddy
everybody will
said.
have it.
But I mean, Christian McCaffrey's crazy dynamic, but
Yeah.
just nobody like juked and dipped, dodged, ducked, and dived
Right.
like Barry Sanders did. I've just never seen anybody run like that.
Never. Best ever. By the way, how about this? He's only 55.
Jeez.
I'm 53.
Well, I think he retired when he was 16.
Yeah. Isn't that
Tired
weird?
of it.
Actually, he retired at the age of 31.
Yeah. Which, again, think about, we keep talking about Dalvin Cook at being like 28 and just washed up.
Yeah.
But Barry at 31, we thought he was leaving early.
Yeah.
Like, you're already done? You're only 31. What are you doing, man?
Played from 89 to 98.
When did Robert Smith call it a career?
From The Cure, he's still doing it.
Yeah, he did that song with Churches like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
It was
man.
fantastic.
Well said, Hogstaddy.
He was on the early side,
don't butter
too.
me up,
he
no.
was. Yeah,
No, what?
What?
Yeah, Chris doesn't like to get buttered up, and you don't like to get spat upon.
Oh, Hawk would love to.
2000.
2000?
This is last year.
Robert Smith, you're talking, yeah.
Oh, Robert Smith.
That's crazy. The Lions were so bad that two generational offensive players chose to retire early in 2 separate decades because the Lions were that bad.
And isn't Calvin Johnson the youngest guy to make the Hall of Fame?
I believe it.
I'd buy that, yeah.
Yeah,
right?
I'm
Sure.
pretty
I think
he's
he's
got to be
the
close.
We can go with that.
Speaking of Lions, can somebody fill me in on this? I know 10% of the story because I saw the jokes, but I didn't get the backstory. What's the deal with Kelly Stafford? What's the Matt Stafford backstory?
Oh, she allegedly or admitted on a podcast that she slept with the backup quarterback when they were at Georgia to make Matt mad. And now he's on like somebody, he's like on a coaching staff or something.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I didn't know the backstory either. I just saw all the stuff with
Kelly Stafford jokes, right? I didn't dive deeper either. So that's the gist of it, though.
Yeah.
She admitted sleeping with Matt's backup while they were together.
I don't know if they were together, but trying to like woo him or something. Or
they're not together now, are they?
Ooh. What, the Staffords?
Like that?
Yeah. They're still together. Holy crap!
Quit it, PA. Don't try to woo him.
Brilliant.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a bold move.
As far as I know, they're still together. I think that's why it's such a big deal. Is that she's
God, stop wooing
with
people.
Matthew still?
Yeah.
Well, good for Matthew.
And didn't she almost die?
Look the other way.
That's right. Yes.
Wow.
Well,
yeah, that's an interesting admission.
Sorry, excuse me.
Whoa.
okay.
That got aggressive.
Yeah, dude. Now be mad at him.
I'll be spit on. I don't care.
Jeez. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
Smith and Herbin, ready for anything?
The Fan.
Hey, diddly-diddly-diddly-diddly-doo. Den of Thieves and Spoils of War. Let's rock! Mussman's over there. Lieber's over there. Good morning, gentlemen.
What's going on, fellas?
It's all happening, you know. It's all happening. Hey, what's your name? Mussman.
Yes, sir.
I know we're supposed to do Vikings news, but there's really not any Vikings news talking about. So let me ask you a question, sir.
Yeah.
Terry Clark, you're familiar?
Yes, absolutely. Love her.
Country star?
Yeah.
Did you hear the big story about her this morning?
Yeah, she was offered to be in Playboy.
Yeah, that's right.
Like 2000-ish, right?
She sings this song, Poor, Poor, Pitiful Me. I've heard this before. I am giving you a review right now. I believe this song is a 9 out of 10. I like this song very much.
Oh, absolutely. This is a banger. Yeah, absolutely. We cranked this up a lot at K102.
Yeah, it's a great song. Poor, Poor, Pitiful. Anyway, she's offered.
So funny and just such a really sweet woman. I love her.
Pretty lady, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, if Playboy's asking you.
She is 55 years old now, and you said this was, 20 years ago?
I believe that's right.
When they offered her? So she was somewhere in her early to mid-30s?
Here she talks about it. Playboy came to get her.
There was an online poll. What female country singer would you like to see pose for Playboy? So they came to me and offered me, I'm just going to say $1 million. And then my manager, Clarence, I said, there's no way I'm posing. And like meet and greets can get weird enough as it is. But he called me and he says, well, they said you can go topless for like this amount of money. The full Monty, you get the full $1 million. So he's negotiating body parts to pose for Playboy. And I just said, I was just like, I can't.
Okay, we just see one boob, okay? We'll give you 225.
Terry Clark. Beautiful lady. Very, very nice. Let me ask you guys a question. And I want y'all, for once in your damn lives.
I do it for 10.
To be honest.
Bucks?
Sure. I mean it. I'm being honest. Sure. What is the number that it would take for you to be fully nude in a public magazine?
Man.
Well,
fully nude.
Wait,
please
would there be fluffers?
You decide.
Okay.
You decide.
Because I don't want to cold room this thing.
I can go
you
first.
Decide.
It'd have to be a lot because I have an abnormally small penis.
An abnormally?
Abnormal. God, I hate you.
Well, there's normally, and then there's
normally.
But what's the number? Not just, Chris is asking for an actual number.
Yeah, please give me a number, please.
I'd probably do it for $1 million.
You'd do it for me.
I don't think you would.
I don't think you would either.
I don't think you would.
Maybe not. But
I think this is.
I mean, you have to.
Here's the trick for all of us parents here. Here's the trick. If you had said at 25 years old, I'll give you $1 million if you do this, I think I'd say yes. Now I'd be like, I'm not putting that out there in the universe if I got 2 daughters. Like,
that's my thing. It's like I
don't think I could do it anymore.
It'd have to be $10 million for me to do it.
Yeah, it would have to be like we always talk about things. It would have to be an amount of money I don't believe is attainable on the path that I'm currently on. It's a number that I cannot get to on my own. If that's the case, then I'd be listening. Otherwise, I
that
just
would be the argument for your kids, where you're like, "Hey, Dad got $10 million."
Yeah, it'd be like,
you like going to college for free,
right? Yeah. I can't make this any other way. I had to do it. But if it's a number that I think is attainable, I can't do this. I got 2 kids.
But if Harper's let's say Harper's is 25 years old, it probably changes things, right?
Oh, for sure.
It does. I'm going to tell you right now.
Well, why don't we just ask Chris Hockey?
It does, because I tell you what I do. I really would. I would call both my children, and I would say, here's the deal. They're going to give Daddy $10 million to show his thing.
Just don't Google it.
Right. I would encourage you not to look at it. In fact, I'd encourage you to change your last name.
Right. I'd pay you not to look at
But
it.
here's what I'm going to do. Just to make it a little easier on you both, I'm giving you both a cool $1 million.
Out of the 10.
Out of the 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anybody out there looking to...
10 million.
There's any offers.
That's right.
Yeah.
There is a great sketch that Shane Gillis did on one of his YouTube shows of him being an OnlyFans dad. And
oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's very hilarious.
That's a great bit. I forgot about that bit.
Super funny.
But think about it. Didn't Pam Anderson's son do the documentary about her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which that means he's going through a whole bunch of his mom's nudes.
come on.
Put together.
How do you not?
Ain't no big deal.
If he's got one friend, he totally has seen it.
But that's my point is I just can't imagine having your kids live through that. That's such a weird thing to me.
NBD.
Who's the Hurley lady that Hawk loves? Elizabeth Hurley.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't she do a sex scene in a film her son was directing?
That sounds right.
Yeah. Wasn't real.
Nudity's beautiful.
Wasn't
Come
real,
on.
man. Wasn't real.
Embrace.
Yeah, love.
Who cares?
Forget 10 million. I think Muss will do it for a case.
Must do it for $10.
Maybe
Wait a
just a
minute.
12 pack.
Is it cold?
Sure.
Okay, then. Yeah, deal.
Yeah, you don't want to pay to have it
Straight from the
refrigerated.
fridge.
Man.
Yeah, it'd have to be a lot of money.
I'm trying to think of what my lowball number would really be. Because, it would have to be enough for me to pay off the kids.
But you're also thinking that it's going to be such a groundbreaking thing that's going to happen that, everyone's going to know. Probably not so much.
See, that's a good point.
Especially the way, Saucy and Hawk talk about it. It's like, okay, get a little quick gander, and then we're done.
Yeah, but if they're going to give this Terry gal $1 million or give one of us $10 million, they're going to promote the hell out of it. So they're going to be telling a lot of people to click on this subscription or this link or whatever. So if this was a normal, if you just had a nude photo that leaked today, might happen to leak today, it might be news for.
I sent that to
about
you, and I thought you were going to keep it to yourself.
Yeah,
I didn't sign an NDA.
Right, you got to take the business part out of it, right? Because there's if Playboy's offering actual famous people $1 million, to your point, Ben, we're never getting that. But in this hypothetical, if somebody locally is willing to give Chris $10 million to do this.
Yep.
It probably would live forever in the Twin Cities.
Yeah.
It might be kind of legendary here that Chris did it and the photos exist. The rest of the world would not care.
No.
They don't know who we are. They don't care what we look like naked. That's in one ear and out the other.
It'd be good press.
But locally, it's kind of legendary. But you also could retire immediately. So it would have to be a number where you could be like, I'm retiring, I'm gone.
Could you imagine sitting there being interviewed by Ben Lieber on Twin Cities Live about your nude expose?
Well, we'd only have you on if you were nude.
Correct. Well, it basically did happen to me on Twin Cities Live. They played the video of me running around with my shirt off.
That's true. That's true.
For free.
Did they blur anything out?
Well, that's the thing is, I would only agree to be on Twin Cities Live if you didn't blur it, right? We're not doing this blurred garbage.
No. We're going.
I want the full
on
promotion. Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Let me ask you this. They're blurring out your private parts, but the rest of you is completely nude. $100,000?
If nobody
Easily.
saw my...
What?
Oh my God. No-brainer.
It's no brainer.
If the only photos the only photos that ever get out on the internet are blurred,
Guys, we're on a journey here.
No
Well, wait a
brainer.
minute, though. You'd have to
Stay
make
with
sure
brainer.
you get to determine how big the blur is.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
You know,
true.
you give me a tiny blur, man. No way.
You got to drag it down a little bit.
Guys, we're on a journey here. Stay with me.
I need the
please.
Shanko blur.
Yeah. We're on a journey here together.
We are?
Yeah,
Well,
listen to me
wheel
for
in
a
the
second.
sky keeps on turning.
You're turned around.
Oh, come on. Come on. So you do the barking chicken?
I don't know what that is, but yes. No, you're turned around. You're nude. You are grabbing your own ankles and winking back at the camera.
Winking at the camera?
Yeah.
Slowly licking your lips.
Wait a minute. Why are we on this journey together?
I want to know what that would cost me.
Sauce, how close was that to the barking chicken?
That's exactly what the barking
Is it really?
chicken is. Yeah, it's
Even
where
the wink?
You put your the set of two between your legs. That's what a barking chicken is.
The set of two.
Hawk, $100,000. Would you do that?
I probably would not. for 100,000. I'd do it for $1 million though.
He'd have to go to the ATM first.
Yeah. Well,
Get some bleaching done first,
I would want to get
presentation level.
Is the barking chicken? Is that sort of? Is that like Ace Ventura: Pet Detective when he bends over?
Except your brain is showing as well.
Oh, okay.
Right.
What does it say about me that now I want canes?
I don't know.
It's
really weird.
Don't know.
Cash those tickets.
I just don't know.
It's not the bird bath, though. That's a whole different.
What's the bird bath?
It's where you pull it forward like in your ears.
I thought that was bat wings.
You make the skin sort of the bath
Where the water sits.
Yeah, the water. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, and then your wiener's
that.
the fountain.
How much to be a member of the traveling group, the Puppetry of the Penis?
Me?
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Because it seems like you know all the tricks and the names of all of them. You know all the shapes and forms.
Yeah, show us your wristwatch.
I went to high school with a guy where that was his bit. Anytime at a party, he would just bust out all those bits, and we're like, okay, neat.
You had the worst friends.
No, I'm not friends with that guy anymore, but yeah. Wristwatch, the bird bath, the barking chicken, all of it. Yeah, he would do all of it. Yeah.
That guy was a.
That guy sucked.
Wristwatch.
Right, that guy
people
sucked.
Loved him, man.
2 shows a night, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that guy? Did that guy post high school ever do time?
I don't know. I haven't heard from him in 25 years.
He's probably doing 18 to
He
life.
might be. Yeah, he might be. But he loved doing the wristwatch.
I've told you guys before that I watched that show in San Diego. I paid a ticket to watch the Puppetry of the Penis.
And
it's hilarious. I mean, after the first 5 minutes, you're like, oh my gosh, there's 2 dudes fully naked on stage, right? You're like, this is odd. But then when they start doing their comedic bit,
Did you go with teammates or were you actually with your
I actually
wife?
went with Abby and then another couple. I think the best bit was the, who knows what they call it, like the sailboat.
Oh, yeah.
Where he stands on a skateboard and spreads it out to make a sail.
Come on.
And then his partner's got a fan behind him, and he actually gets the skateboard to move, and he goes across the stage like a sailboat.
So Abby and the other gal you went with, the other couple.
Yeah.
Do they, when they're there, do they think this is sexy, funny, disgusting?
Yeah. Well, the other gal she's a little bit more like, this is a harsh word, like more prudish. Mm-hmm. So she was just sort of kind of disgusted, but like in a funny way. And then Abby
uncomfortable laughs.
Yeah, uncomfortable a little bit.
She went home and broke a fingernail, though.
But
yeah, she doesn't have. She doesn't have a fingerprint anymore.
It's the prudes that are doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is disgusting.
Yeah. See ya.
The spinning records.
Isn't that show right by Planet 13?
DJ Emily.
Yeah. So the reason why I ask is
You said DJ, right?
if in any way it was sexy, like if there was a show in Vegas called like the ventriloquism of the vagina, these two would be sitting front row.
Oh, yeah.
And it wouldn't be funny at all, even if it was jokes the whole time. They'd be like, "Dear God, keep going."
Oh, yeah.
Now, what do you think of us?
What do I think of you two?
They would sit in the
Gallagher.
splash zone.
I don't talk like that.
Although I don't know if it was the other way around. I'd want to see something large enough to where it created a sail.
Dear God.
Oh.
Well, speak for yourself. Sail!
You'd have to, right? You'd have to pay AWOL Nation for the rights.
For the last show ever, this is a lot of fun.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
this was Vikings
based off
news.
of what you said about Kelly Stafford.
Yeah, way to
I
go.
know. Come on, man. Yeah. There really is no Vikings news, though. I looked. There's just nothing.
No.
Yeah, I think Puppetry of the Penis is way better. Vikings stuff.
Correct.
They got stuff they're taking care of their off-season stuff, having some fun.
Yeah, man.
Talking about helmets. It's all good.
Barking chicken.
Yeah, man, having some fun.
Yeah, how about the fact that I was talking last Thursday about DUIs and legit that day some dude got a DUI.
Didn't he drive through a restaurant or something?
He
What did he
hit
do?
a building.
Yeah,
hit a building.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Timberlake.
No.
Mm-hmm. You see, they're going after that cop that arrested him
for not knowing
who he was.
They exposed his identity and everything.
Yeah,
Like, come on.
He's just doing his job.
He's doing his job.
Yeah, man, dude was drinking and driving.
Right.
Don't do that. Right? Stop it. You're ruining Christmas.
Yeah, man.
Am I right?
Well, that's because what's in the box, but nonetheless.
All right, everybody. Be
You're
cool.
filthy today, Muss.
What?
Hey, what's going on with you?
It's a good bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that a D in the box joke or a 7 joke?
No. Yeah. Well,
Very different.
Oh, yeah.
kind of.
I get it now.
What if that was the ending to 7?
Just somehow like a Lonely Island prequel.
Yeah.
And it was just a hammer.
Okay.
Presented on TV, it's got to be a hammer.
You were
like the way you
verbalizing
think
your
so.
fantasy.
Thank you, Zacho.
Speaking it into existence.
Yeah, manifest that stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so there you guys, Vikings news, everybody. Let's break, shall we?
Yeah, let's do Fan 5 when we come back. We'll do headlines in the 8 o'clock hour. More with Muss, Ben Lieber, and the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.